Tom Clark's Main Event is a Boink Studios production. And now, on with the show.
This is Daddy's show. Step off.
Hey, what is up? Welcome back to the program, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Clark, and this right here is Tom Clark's Main Event. What's up, kids? Welcome back to the program. That was a little loud. That was a little very loud. Did I yell at you too much? Check the beard. This thing needs trimming like you don't even know. Look behind me. See the mess? How's the hair? Am I on point today? Am I okay? Am I looking good? What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. We hope you and yours are doing fantastic. Ask me how I am. Ask me. Ask me. Would you just ask me, for God's sake? I'm doing better. You want to know why? Because I'm here with you guys. Of course I am. This is episode 275. Uh-oh. We are 75 weeks removed from the 200th episode of this here little podcast. And we're 25 episodes away from episode 300. I got some CM Punk bags happening right now. Look at that. Whee. I haven't slept in a year. It's all right. I get distracted. Squirrel, right? 25 episodes away from episode number 300. Guess what we have planned for that? I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be good. Oh, boy, howdy. Who says boy, howdy anymore? This guy. Just you wait. What's up, Mark Gray? How are you doing, my friend? Sugar Shane Odom. By the way, your boy's back after 2 weeks. Did you miss me? Shut up. I had a little trip to Tejas. We'll talk about it. It was awesome. David down under, I hope you and your family are doing well as well. Ray, I'm heading to the Big Apple in September, I think, for the job. Aren't you in New York? If you are, Ray, maybe we can hook up for dinner one evening, dude. Let's try to plan something. I'll let you know the details as soon as I know more. But from right now, as far as I know, we are heading to New York in September. That'll be cool. Be a good trip for sure. Double V, Victor Vasquez, how you doing? Guten Tag, my number one fan in all of Germany, the fatherland. Sandy, what is up? Chad, too bad, is in the house. I love doing that. Jamel in Vegas, how are you doing, my friend? Randy, I'm sorry, I was going to call you Randy. Renato Ramirez Rodriguez. How can I forget that name? Are you kidding me? How you doing, my friend? Chad Too Bad says, I just left. Well, in case you guys want to know how Chad's day is going, he just told you. What's up, Carlos? How are you doing? Byron in Scotland. There's probably no part of that isn't offensive, is there? You can make fun of my accent, too, if you want. It's perfectly fine. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Robbie, good to see you, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Elvis flick at some point. Speaking of Elvis, Elvis, it's a good time for you. People Googling the name. Let's get some Elvis Martinez love in the house, kids. Carlos Martinez says what happened the last 2 weeks. None of your business, Carlos. I'm just playing. Sandy, I could not be better if I had to. Challenge me to be better. I couldn't do it. Alicia, D. Byers Brown, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you as always. Hashtag the Rainmaker. I'm loving that. Tim, how you doing, dude? Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think we're going to see Okada and Omega again for sure. What's up, E? This is another E, not E as in Elvis. I'm about to give you something else instead of E. Drive safe, my friend. Yeah, I'm at the office today. Pardon the mess. I always miss you. Yeah, Ray. Let's hook it up, brother. I'm not kidding. Let's make it happen. What's up, Scott? How you doing, my friend? Everybody check out. We'll get it out. The hashtag maybe we won't get it out. The hashtag truth podcast. There we go. Matt Thomas, how are you? Tim says, I never heard of you until 2 minutes ago. Well, don't be crying laughing at that, Tim. It's all good. Are you going to hang around? Thanks for hanging around, dude. Thanks. Everybody Watch this, Tim. Everybody, please make Tim feel welcome to the show. Everyone tell Tim hello, please and thank you. Just you wait, Tim. The power of persuasion, my friend. Good evening, Ron. How you doing, dude? I am terrible at the name of your podcast, Ron. I suck. I'd plug it, but I can't remember the name of it. Somebody help me out here. Why can I never remember the name of your podcast? Isn't that dumb? Let me take this name off. Elsewise, my name will be up there twice. And we don't need all that noise. I'm just saying. Ray says I look 14. Ray, you had me. Hello, my friend. The Wrestling Wire. Thank you, dude. Yikes. Why can't I never remember that? Because I suck. It's all right. Okay. If you came here for a preview of AEW / New Japan, you came to the right place. No, Tim, I continue to suck. I have no main event button for you. I've let you down, Tim. I've let you down. My apologies. I promised you I'd make it happen. I've let you down. One day, I'll make it happen. I even said to the wife earlier this week, I said, man, the guys are asking for a main event button, and I continue to not have it because I suck. I did a little podcast last week, but it wasn't this pod. We recorded the 6M last night. We did Jay-Z's the blueprint, the first blueprint. Next week and the week after, we're gonna do number 2 and 3. Last night's episode was fun as all get out. And last week I did an episode for the job, actually. I'm not running the pod for the company I work for, but I appeared on the podcast. Sandy, this is why you're my number one fan. Sandy's watching 11 o'clock at night in Germany. What's everybody else's excuse? Just saying. Thank you, Sandy, my man. You're awesome. Jamil, I agree. Classic album. All right, let's jump into this. In case you don't know what's coming up Sunday, that's coming up Sunday. AEW back in the house with NJPW for Forbidden Door. You know what they say about Forbidden Doors? It's forbidden. I don't know. This is going to be an insane card. I've seen people, including the great Tina Miller from Peaches and Power Bombs. What's up, Tina? I hope you and Sarah are doing well. Sarah? There it is. Called it cursed. Don't fall for cliche words, kids. It's not cursed. Injuries happen in pro wrestling. As they say, this ain't ballet. I'm just saying. All right? So don't think it cursed. It's all good. Before we get cracking, kids, do me a favor. Smash the devil out of that like button and share this feed everywhere you can. To your pro wrestling friends, your non-pro wrestling friends, and everybody in between, I would very much appreciate it. Jamel says he's at work. Thank you, my friend. Air Jackson in the house. You guys are awesome. Air, dude, your pick always look like you're ready to punch some fool in the mouth. Is that intentional? Because, man, you look like you're all business. My pick is a goofball professional photo I had done. The photo itself is good, but I just don't think I photographed very well. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't know if I could pull off your photo, dude. I don't think I could. Watch this. I don't know. I don't really have it. You got the intimidation factor. You don't even look mean. You just like all chill, like that. It's unsettling. It's a good picture. I'm just saying. All right. You ready to jump into it? Can I get into the thing? Really? Moving it? Grooving it? Anybody? I need a Bobby Bird. I'm openly recruiting a Bobby Bird. Who wants to be my Bobby Bird? Let's hear it. Send your resumes. Tom Clark's main events. These matches. These is the matches in no particular order. Here we go. Max Caster and the Gun Club. Billy Gunn, Austin Gunn, and Colton Gunn. There's 3 guns, kids. Trifecta of guns versus Yuya Uemura, Alex Coughlin, the DKC, and Kevin Knight. This is going to be a fun match. I assume this will kick off the show, perhaps on YouTube. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there to you. It's going to be a fun match. You want to know how I know? Because everybody in this match can bring it. If you are unfamiliar with the DKC, Kevin Knight, and Alex Coughlin, do yourself a favor and go look up their work. They're very good. The New Japan guys are on top of their game, especially the young boys who they call the young boys in the black tights and the black boots, the trunks, right? On their game, baby. You had to be in New Japan, just like you had to be in the good old days of Crockett Promotions. You had to be able to go or you were never going to get on TV. That's what's going on in Japan. It's how they train. It's how they roll. So, yeah, Tim, we're talking about it, baby. You better believe it. We're going to get there, Chris. I promise you. I promise you. Ray was on Being the Elite. Shut up. Were you really? Like in the crowd? What happened? How did I miss it? Shut up, Ray. Really? Eric, there's rumors floating around about Cesaro. I don't know what I believe when it comes to Cesaro. It seems like the guy's pretty happy just not wrestling. I mean, Eric, I'll ask you, if you're Cesaro, do you walk away from what you would hope is probably a fairly nice looking bank account, perhaps a good home life? I don't know. And go get back in the ring again, or do you just bide your time? I don't know, man. I can tell you that when you're not in the ring, you miss it, right? You miss the business, right? For sure. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll be interested to see. Who do you guys pick for this match? I think probably everybody's picking Caster in the Gun Club. Uemura is on his way. Coughlin is already very good. DKC and Kevin Knight are already very good. So we'll see. Hello, Shannon. You're so late. I'm not going to tolerate tardiness, Shannon. Everyone, I almost told everyone to shame you. I'm not going to do it to you. I love you too much for that. Cherie, how are you? She thinks Gargano. It could very well be Johnny Wrestling. Tim says Gun Club. E says I picked the winners. Boo. Boo to you, I say. What a cheap way out that is. I'm going with Gun Club and Max Caster as well. Yo, listen. I don't know. Throwaway match, TV match, maybe. On any other planet, this is a TV match. It's not really a combination of any two companies. It's just a TV match. I think it'll still be good. I've always been a fan of Johnny Wrestling as well, Eric, for sure. So there's your first match out the gate. How you like that? Let's see here. Where'd we go? Oh, my God. Where are we? Hold on. I'll find it. There we go. Bam. I got there. Relax. Everybody, please smash the like button while you're here, if you will, and share the feed. And while you're doing it, turn on the notifications bell. That'd mean loads to me. It sure would. Let's go down the card. There's like 47 matches. I want to hear what you guys think about this one. Who is it going to be? Because against Zack, all right, let's clarify. Zack Sabre Jr. versus TBA, or to be announced. All right. Now, here's the deal, kids. Zack Sabre versus Danielson would have been epic. They've worked before. It was epic. Then it would have been more epic on Sunday. However, this when Danielson's out. Excalibur on this past episode of Dynamite did say that it's the newest member of the Blackpool Combat Club. I just don't know if I envision that being Gargano. Now, it could be, but does Gargano fit the aesthetic of the BCC? What do you guys think? I guess he could fit wherever he wanted to. But I don't know how I feel about it. Cesaro would make a lot of sense, right? And Cesaro would completely fit into Blackpool Combat Club. I'm just saying. So I like that. Who you guys got? Chris, it's too much. Not too much, but yeah. It's going to be pricey. I'm guessing $50. Eric says Tatanka. That's funny. Jamil says Cesaro makes more sense for sure. By the way, have you seen Tatanka lately? That dude has stayed in shape for like 35 years. It's insane. I think he still works independent shows and stuff. It'll be Tom Clark and AEW this Sunday. They can't afford me. I'm kidding. They can definitely afford me. Don't God, if you're listening, I'm for sale, baby. I'm for sale to the highest bidder. I've been waiting to be bought for years. I'm always on the market. Throw some cabbage your way, my way. Let's make it happen. Yes, Shannon, I agree with you. Claudio Castelloni? Castelloni? I'll get it. The former Cesaro. Yeah, I think so too. I think that would be good. Tim's numbering the matches. Don't be numbering these matches, Tim. Don't be doing that. I don't care about it. I'm just playing. Sugar Shane with Jonathan Gresham. Gresh would fit, wouldn't he? Oh my God, Gresh would totally fit the Blackpool Combat Club. Where are you, Cherie? Yeah, I do. Cesaro, but I would like Johnny Wrestling. Yeah, same here. I'd like to see both of them there if it works for both of them. Chris, you're right. Going to be a heck of a pay-per-view. Happy Friday, Will. Yeah, I know. Well, what are you going to do? I did announce it earlier today, though, to be fair. You just didn't pay attention. Earl, it is so up in the air right now, my friend. Depends on who you believe, whether or not Sasha has been released. Sasha and WWE seems like the perfect fit. Would Sasha go to AEW? Can I be honest with you guys? No one asked me. I'll offer it anyway. I think Sasha's life outside of pro wrestling is going to be pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. And I think she's going to have opportunities in Hollywood. And I think she's going to have opportunities whatever she wants to get herself into. That's what I think. Okay. Does that mean AEW? I don't know. Good question. I don't know how I feel about that, dude. We'll see. I like Sasha a lot. I've got opinions on the WWE stuff, and this is not WWE edition of this show. We can talk about on the open floor if you guys want to. I don't want to spend a lot of time on this stuff with WWE. It's kind of a train wreck, but it kind of has been for a long time. We'll see how it all lands. I don't wish ill will on anybody. So, Ooh, Robbie is going to roll the dice and go for Wyndham Rotunda. Interesting. Does he fit in a Blackpool Combat Club? I would counter with he does not. However, I do think he could show up anytime, anywhere. I still think he'll go back to WWE first. Shannon says Sasha just needs to do what makes her happy. I could not agree less. She needs to do what I say. I'm totally kidding. We got enough people in this country today telling them what to do. Oh! That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Can we give a shout out to Zack Sabre? Because Zack is the man, baby. The man, dude. Kidding me? Zack Sabre is fun to watch, dude. That dude, they call Dr. J because he's dissecting his opponents. He's a doctor, right? I mean, you could say Zack Sabre. I mean, you could call him the physician, call him the surgeon. You know what I mean? Because God, if you want to call him the mortician, he's dissecting his opponents. I mean, it's the truth. It's how he works his matches, dude. I'm just saying. I did not watch Slammiversary E. How was the show? I heard good things about it. I've not checked it. I may check out the replay. I hadn't decided yet. Let's get down the card here, kids. Bullet Club, El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, and the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, the U, versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Los Ingobernables de Japón, Shingo Takagi, and Hiromu Takahashi. Dude, shut up. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. I really want Shingo and Hiromu. I don't know what. I mean, I want Shingo and Hiromu to be painted up. That's what I want. And you know what? Don't be surprised if they are, because that'd be fun, right? I really want that to happen. By the way, how are you guys feeling about how quick everything was kind of thrown together? I made the comment to Phil last night after we recorded the 6M podcast, available on all major platforms. Make it happen. I said, I feel like there was something going on behind the scenes as to why all these matches were just announced off the cuff. I hold to that. I don't have backstage news for you here, kids, but I do think something happened behind the scenes that maybe we're not privy to, whether that was work, travel visas. I don't know what it's looking like, but Khan does not have the reputation of match dumping in the week before leading up to a pay-per-view. He doesn't do that. The other guys do it all the time, right? He doesn't really have a history of that. So I'm giving benefit of the doubt where I can, okay? And I just assumed that there was a reason for match dumping the way they did. Yes, Chris, Phil will be at the Forbidden Door. Tina, we were talking about you. I was talking about you earlier. Welcome to the show. No, it was nothing bad. Why do you always assume the worst of me? Can we just agree to disagree, Tina? Tina, I love you. It's okay. I am the third peach. Believe that. JD. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my friend. The card is stacked. Thank you for that, Shannon. You're absolutely right. This card is freaking crazy stacked. What do you guys think about everyone in this match? I'm going to tell you, I'm a massive Shingo fan. I love me some Shingo. I'm like 9 months behind on watching New Japan. It's not that bad. 2 months maybe. I'm really far behind. It's not 9 months bad. It feels that way. It's all good though. I do love Shingo. I'm a Takahashi. I like Takahashi. I'm not a major. I appreciate his work in the ring. I don't like the idea of, hey, let's keep throwing each other on the back of our heads all the time. Oh, no, don't do it. Sucks. Don't do it, man. It's dangerous. We want you guys to be wrestling for years to come, right? I do enjoy Darby. Who doesn't love Sting? Phantasmo is a jerk of a character, but that's why it gets over. Hikuleo has come a heck of a long way since joining as a young boy in Japan. And then what more can you say about Matt and Nate Jackson, dude? They're one of the best teams in the world. They are. I don't know if I call them the best, but they're one of the best. I think FTR is the best team in the world right now, my opinion. And that's a lot of ground to cover, right? I'm just saying, my humble opinion. No, we've not covered Eddie yet. Can we get some picks for this match, kids? For God's sake, give me some picks for this match. Don't make me wait. By the way, whoever's facing Sabre is winning. That's what I think. I think we're going with Darby, Sting, and Los Ingobernables in this match. That's who I think is taking this thing home, baby. For sure. Shannon, we as the fans. You know what? I'll take that. It's a little cheeky. It's a little cheeky, but it's all right. Chris says Darby. Yep, I agree. FTR, best team in the world. E says, found a girl, went to school, was found. Good Lord, E, why does people always hit me with bad news in the middle of these shows? But to your point, yes. Yes. We'll bring this thing down real quick. Listen, for sure. You guys know my story past 2 years, okay? If you need help, for God's sake, get it. Thank you, E, for making silly pro wrestling a little bit more important for a change. Tina says wrestling is subjective. That means we don't agree on everything. It's just been hard to follow this pay-per-view bill when you don't know who some of these guys are. Tina, what have we said about New Japan, Tina? Watch it, Tina. Go watch it, Tina. Get familiar. You're such a pro wrestling fan. I can't believe you don't follow New Japan. You would appreciate New Japan. Everybody tell Tina I'm right. Tim, you already picked. I got to find you. Bullet Club all day. Ray says his daughter graduated 3rd grade. Congratulations to the daughter, to the kid. Do I think MJF's coming back? No, he's not gone. You kidding me? No chance. No chance. Oh, my. Yeah, everybody preach to her. It's $10 a month. You blow that and I don't know. What do you buy, Tina? I don't know what you buy, Tina. Why is it my business, Tina? Dang. Just saying. Everyone's telling Tina, they're all bagging on Tina. Hey, Tina, freaking Tom's right about New Japan. Go watch it. Earl, I don't know, my friend. New Japan World is their streaming service. I don't know if you can get it in Canada, but by all means, look. New Japan World is the streaming service. Check it out, man. Look it up. Thunder Rosa. No, I refuse to roll the R. I'm a white dude. And I don't want to be disrespectful. Against Tony Storm. This is going to be a good match. Let me tell you what I think. By the way, AEW Women's World Championship on the line. OTL, as they say. I don't know if they say it, but I say it. All right, listen. This past Wednesday on Dynamite, Marina Shafir and Tony Storm had a heck of a match. It was Marina's best match since she got to that company, in my humble opinion. Maybe her best match ever. I'm not playing. Her timing was better. She wasn't as awkward. She didn't hesitate as much this time out. She looked like she was comfortable. I want her and Tony need to work a series of matches. I think she'll get better, and I think she'll look good every time, hopefully. I think working someone that complements you very well in the ring is good for you, especially if you're trying to find who you are in the ring as well. And I think Tony can help her get there. I think she helped her make a lot of leeway, a lot of headway this past Wednesday night. For sure. JD says Thunder retains. Ray says Storm new champ. Tim is going with Storm. There you go. You're right, Shane. New Japan comes on after Impact, but he's going to be getting retreaded content, which is fine if that's all he wants. But if he wants the content that's happening now, New Japan World's the way to go. Oh, Ray, did you send me the video on Messenger? Awesome. I'm behind on BTE as well. Shannon vouching for New Japan. If you love old school pro wrestling, you will know. Yeah, for sure. Faux show. It's going to be a good match, kids. I'm really looking forward to this. Thunder Rosa to defend the championship. Do we see a new champion crown? I want to hear from everybody here. What's everybody have to say about this? Do we see a new champ crown, or is Thunder keeping the title? By the way, I haven't eaten some cereal this morning. I'm a little hungry. It's 5:30 Eastern my time. The old boy needs to eat something. I'm going to have to find something. I may go have a Beyond Burger. There's a little burger joint around the corner, but like the Beyond Burger's on point. So, Earl says, I'm torn. I love them both. There you go. Shannon says, I think Tony will bring out the best Thunder Rosa. 100%. 100%. Yeah, dude, I enjoy Beyond Burgers, man. I've had the Impossible Burger. The best Impossible Burger I had was the other day, actually. Best way I've ever had it prepared. I've tried them at home. They just don't, they're not doing it for me. Beyond Burger's good, dude, I think. 4 minutes on each side on a flat top, it's done. Like, what? Yeah, it doesn't taste at all like it's not real meat, kids. If you don't know that, now you know. Trust me. Cherie says, I think Dakota will come out after Tony wins. Could be. It's entirely possible. Carlos says Thunder Rosa wins. Tony Storm just got there. It's not often they hot shot someone to the top to a title, Carlos, to your point. I like the All-Atlantic title. The All-Atlantic title. I'm okay with it. I've said for months, you guys have been watching the show, know this to be true. I've said for months that AEW needs more singles titles, and now they got one. I'm all for it, actually. I'm totally fine with it, dude, for sure. I'm not one of those guys that campaigned for more titles and then turned his nose up at it when they actually did it. That's a little dumb, right? I'm not one of those cats, dude. I'm still for it. Earl says, I will say Thunder Rosa retains too early for her to lose yet. Tina said, would love to watch, but that doesn't take away the fact that they should have done a better job of introducing them. Yeah, I get it. I get that. They could have done better. I still think something happened behind the scenes, kids. I don't know what that something was. Ron says Storm is a change of pace. Could be. Ray says, so happy Sammy is heel about time. Well, it took long enough, didn't they? I mean, let's face it. He's kind of been healed for a while. It's just we weren't calling it that. Or the company wasn't calling it that. The rumors of trios titles are definitely in the pipeline, Elvis. That's what I'm hearing for sure. Shannon says, Cherie, I'd love to see Dakota wrestling in AEW. She didn't get enough credit in NXT for sure. Why aren't there more than one women's match? What about Jade versus Athena? Excellent point. Why is that not on the card? Excellent point. At this point, they got too many matches. I wouldn't shoehorn it in, but that's a great call, actually. I get maybe they're saving it. I watch it happen on the Wednesday after Dynamite. We'll see. Let's go to this one. Oh, FTR versus United Empire of Great O'Con and Jeff Cobb. I was going to say Jeff O'Cobb. It's funny. Versus Roppongi Vice. Three-way winner takes all tag team match for the RH World Tag Team Championships and IWGP Tag Team Championships. There you go. I am going to say, all right. Let's put it back up. Well, know what I think? I don't know if FTR is keeping those titles on Sunday. Here's why. Because of the three teams, one team does not wrestle in New Japan, and that's FTR. Does that mean that they won't go? Doesn't mean they won't go. Maybe they've got something worked out we don't know about yet, right? we'll see what goes down, right? But if that's not the case, then they're not going to be retaining those titles. I mean, of course, United Empire and, of course, Roppongi Vice already have history in New Japan. So why not continue the history, right? So, saying, we'll see. We'll see, kids. We'll see what goes down. Who you guys got in this match? That's such a cheap way, isn't it, Ron? I hate when that happens, but you know what? You're probably right. FTR. Earl says FTR. Shan says FTR. Wow, Chris says FTR. Really? Pardon me. Earl says, did I see or read something? Lana signed with, I don't know, dude. That rumor's been out there for a while. United Empire all day. I don't dislike United Empire, but there's, Ospreay did some stuff maybe kind of bad at one time. We can all forgive or maybe forget, but it's hard sometimes. Tim says, I love United Empire, but FTR walks away. Titles could be. As long as FTR doesn't take the pin, the red. Yeah, I agree. They so on point. They should not be taking the pin right now. Well done. Well done. We've already been doing this for 30 minutes. You believe that? Time flies, doesn't it? Kids, if you've not smashed the like button, do that for me. Share the feed if you will, and turn on the notifications bell. That'd mean loads to me. Don't you want to make me happy? Why you really want to hurt me? I'm just saying. Robbie says off top, what are your thoughts on Christian bagging on Jungle Boy's dad? The way it's off topic, Robbie. I'm not answering it. I'm kidding. It felt like a very WWE thing to do, didn't it? And it's not because of Christian. Don't get me started. Be talent. I mean, I'm not. He's also ex-TNA. We don't talk about that, do we? I think that it's a very WWE thing to do, is to rip on the dead. And plus it's the MJF tactic as well, which MJF can do those things. I think we all knew there's no prognostication here, kids. There's no fortune telling. There's no, I came up with something and it came true. Nope. We all knew the minute they signed Christian. Is he face? Yeah, he's going to turn. They're putting him with Jungle Boy. Oh, yeah, he's going to turn on him. We all knew, didn't we? Didn't you guys know? I sure knew. We all said, we've been saying it for a year. We were right. I'm just saying, man. Just saying. Do I consider a hot dog a sandwich? What is this? Where's it coming from, me? Stick to wrestling. Just do it. What are you talking about? I mean, by definition, a hot dog is a sandwich. It's meat between a piece of bread, but it's not two pieces of bread. I guess it wouldn't matter. Yes. The boy's fine, Ray. Thank you for asking, my friend. Earl, we'll get there. We'll get there. He mentioned, do you remember what happened to Marco, right? And the way Luchasaurus hugged him. Wouldn't it be something if Lucha went heel and like Christian was like his mouthpiece or whatnot? Tim trying to keep us on point. Tim don't want to be talking about no hot dogs. Tim ain't got no time for that. I don't know. I don't think you should douse the fire of FTR. My heart says FTR. My head says United Empire. Actually, I take that back. My head says Roppongi Vice, and my heart says FTR. That's what I think. You guys didn't ask me. That's what I think. Here comes a match that everybody and their brother's bagging on. Oh. I got to sit up in my chair for this one. Orange Cassidy isn't a wrestler. He's so stupid. What's he doing? He's so dumb. He's not a wrestler. Isn't it funny how the people saying that stuff most of the time, if they tried to step through the ropes to get into a ring, they trip and break their nose or bust their nose on the mat. You sit there and tell me what a wrestler is. Did you see the way he fired up on Ospreay in that tag match? How they nailed every spot they did together? If anybody in this chat today, watching this show, watching me right now, thinks that this is not going to be a solid match, you are fooling yourselves. And for anybody that calls Orange Cassidy not a wrestler, you're fooling yourself. So let me get this straight. He's not a wrestler. But the big 7-foot dead mortician with the face painted white and black eyeliner with purple gloves. Don't even start with me. That's okay. But the dude who's chill and everybody's in on the joke and they play it off really well, that dude's not a wrestler. Methinks that if that gimmick had happened in WWE, the same people criticizing him in AEW would go, oh, Vince has done it again. Oh, bravo. Wrestling can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people. And you can hate whatever you want to. Free country, at least for right now. We'll see what else they try to pass tomorrow. But right now, it's a free country. If you don't want to like him, don't like him. But don't ever waste my time by telling me this guy can't work, because you're dead wrong. There's opinion and then there's fact. Opinion. I don't like it. He's not a wrestler. Look at him. His gimmick's stupid. That's an opinion. That's your opinion. He can't wrestle. That's not an opinion. That's ignorance. Sorry, that's ignorance. Okay? It's not an opinion. I'm feeling a little salty today. I'm feeling like that. I don't, you guys know this about me. I don't like these blanket statements. I hate it. I've always hated, I'm not centered, am I? Let's make that happen. I don't like these blanket statements, man. This is all this, or this is all that. Nothing's all anything. There's shades of gray to the black and white. I get it. All right. So the next time you hear someone on a podcast or read a column, you remember I told you this and did that stupid voice. And you don't forget none of this stuff, man. Don't let anyone decide for you what you can and can't like. That is your call. And don't let anybody tell you that somebody sucks. That is an opinion. That's an opinion. That's not a fact. Undertaker's 7 foot and could work. That's a fact. His gimmick was lame at times. That's an opinion. It's my opinion. I didn't say all the time it was lame, but at times it was pretty freaking lame. But Taker could work. All right? Don't anybody be telling me Orange Cassidy can't work. And before WWE fans hear this and see this go, oh, he's comparing him to Undertaker. What? No one said that. I'm trying to make a point here. No one had a problem with Scott Hall doing an impression of Pacino with a toothpick and his hair slicked back, trying to speak with an accent he didn't truly have. Nobody cared about that. Stop. A gimmick is a gimmick, okay? Rant over, at least for now. I'm all about peace. What do I think about Vince McMahon stepping down and Triple H taking over? I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, I think I'll believe it when I see it. I don't think he stepped away from anything. That's just my opinion. I don't think he stepped away from anything. I think he's still there. Omos is 7 foot and he cannot work. He's 7 foot. He cannot work. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Now, understand, kids, there's definitions to the word work. It depends on what company you're in. There shouldn't be, but there are definitions. There's shades of gray to that as well. Tina says, OC isn't my favorite, and I probably would have picked somebody different for his match, but never say they can't wrestle. His character isn't meant to be. Thank you. Everybody read. My audience is smart. Everybody read. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Never has been. Listen, of all the people to give this guy a chance, you think it's me? The old school pro wrestling guy that grew up on Jim Crockett, that believes that Crockett wrestling in New Japan, in your face, smash mouth, almost shoot fight wrestling is the way to go, would give this guy a chance if I didn't come around on him? I get it. It took me a little bit, but I got it. The way to make this gimmick work in any company is to be sure that everyone's in on it. That's the only way to make it work, is be sure everyone's in on it, even the guy doing the gimmick. Cassidy's never broke character, but he doesn't have to. We all know he's not really that chill. We know he's that's probably not the actual guy. Maybe it is. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is, other people around him have bought into it and they play along. That's why it works. Shannon's taking it home. Either way, it's going to be a solid match. Couldn't have said it better. V says, "What's up, Tom? Do you think?" We've already got to that, my friend. I think we threw out Johnny. We threw out a few different names for sure. Let's move on because it's going to be 6 o'clock for too long, and I'm going to go have some food. Who's going to buy me dinner? Who's going to be? Let's make it happen. Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara and Minoru Suzuki versus Eddie Kingston, Wheeler Yuta, and Shota Umino, or as I like to call him, Shooter Umino. That's what Mox called him back in Japan. This is going to be a fun match, kids. I want to see Suzuki square up with Eddie Kingston. By the way, did you see on the ramp when Wheeler came at Suzuki going 100 miles an hour? I like Wheeler a lot, but there's some things you don't do with Suzuki. You don't come at him like a house of fire. I mean, Suzuki calls every spot. By the way, if your opinion is that you don't like Suzuki's gimmick, go with God. If your opinion is that Suzuki can't work, you're wrong. Okay? There's opinions, then there's facts. Two different things. Two different things. Okay? You want to know how I know? Ask any pro wrestler if Suzuki can work. Now, you may get some no's. Anything's possible. But don't anybody sit here and tell me Suzuki's not a wrestler. Are you kidding me right now? Do you know the guy's background? Yes, he can work. God's sake, what are we doing? The problem is that some people confuse opinions with facts. That's the problem I have. WWE is the largest pro wrestling company on the planet. Fact. Oh, fact. I don't care for what the majority of WWE does. I think they talk down to their fans. And I think that they do things to thumb their nose at people. They don't treat their talent fairly. And they have a history of doing those things. Now, some of that's fact mixed in with a lot of opinion. My opinion is that they don't treat the talent the way they should. My opinion is that they talk down to their fans. You may have a different opinion. And if you're yelling that AEW sucks, that may be your opinion. I'm saying. We're in the hearts and minds stage now, kids. That's what it's all about. I think I'm going with Kingston, Yuta, and Shota, or Shooter. If anybody takes pin in this match, it's going to be Umino. Jeff says, I forgot to watch, was feeding baby and myself. Forgot to watch what? Me? You're here now, Jeff. Shannon says, Kingston, Yuta, and Umino. Absolutely. Tim says Suzuki. Let's see. Oh, man. You and Ray, be nice. Play nice, man. Come on. Don't make me separate you kids. I'll put you in 2 separate rooms here. Tim says Suzuki had an awesome match. Bryan Danielson last year on Rampage. Absolutely. Absolutely. And not all that was Danielson, kids. I'm telling you, Suzuki's the real deal. Just saying. And Shane, that's how they're playing it. Jericho's in Eddie Kingston's head. It's perfect. Great little bit of booking. Yeah, I honestly think you're gonna see Kingston, Wheeler, and Shota. If not, Sammy takes the pin. In my opinion. Jeff says all wrestling organizations have trouble treating and using all the talent the way they should. I never said they don't. I never said they don't. But in my opinion, that'd be for sure. That's my opinion. And to your point, Jeff, never side with the company. Always side with the talent. No matter what the conversation is, never side with the $1 billion company or $1 million company, whatever that looks like. Always side with the talent. That's what I try to do. Sheree says, I'll make you butter chicken and garlic naan. Ooh, bread for dinner, but I'm a Calvin. Dang, Sheree, just box it up, baby. Send it. Man, I'm hungry. Don't do that to me. Oh my God, that's good. Woo! Shut up. Tina says always ready. So who asked Tina who she had in this match? Who's smoking something? How much did you pay for it? And how illegal is it? Are you kidding? Of course Ishii can work. Who said Ishii can't work? God in heaven. Ray, give me them grits with some butter, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of cheese, and you got a deal. Oh my God, now I want grits. I'm so hungry. E, were you on the news? Man, Ray's on BTE. He's on the news. What's going on up in here? I was in Texas. So hot in Texas. We hit that note before. Somebody in note before asked me about Texas. Please. Pac versus Miro versus Malachi Black versus Clark Connors. Okay. This match with Ishii would have been freaking epic. We're talking 7 stars, okay? We're talking turn out the lights, shut the doors, game over. Oh my God. Pac and Miro and Malachi and Ishii? What? It's a shame Tomohiro Ishii's not in this match. Stone Pitbull. However, don't nobody go to sleep on Clark Connors. It's to your own peril that you go to sleep on Clark Connors. I promise you. This kid's got it. He brings it he's a buzzsaw. He's a buzzsaw. Buzzsaw Clark Connors. I don't know. That's not his name, but man, I'd give it to him. Buzzsaw. You kidding me? You guys seen Connors work? Buzzsaw. He's not going to roll over and play dead for anybody. He's going to prove he belongs in this match. He's going to earn it. He shouldn't have to prove anything, but he will because that's what he does. We got some Doug, you saying that John Moxley heading back to WWE, brother? Come on, man. Come on, dude. Listen, don't believe everything you hear, my friend. You never say never, but Mox is happy. He seems happy. Just let him be AEW, man. Some guys, not at you, my friend, but some people just can't wait to talk about back to WWE stuff. They do it all the time. Cody's really opened that conversation, hasn't he? Ray says, Pac, please, love Miro, but Pac is due. I'd say Miro wins this match. I think you're looking at a Miro victory here, kids. That's what I think. This is for the All Atlantic Championship. I can't argue with your point. Pac is due, but Miro's had a title. If you're going to follow that logic, it'd be Pac. Miro's all day, but I kind of think Black is going to have help like always and might win. Good call. Tim said, I can't believe Ishii is injured. Yeah, you're right. 10 stars, 100%. 100%. Yeah, this is going to be it's going to be fun. Again, don't nobody go to sleep on Clark Connors. It's to your own peril if you do. We're slipping through these, kids. This is going to be a good one, folks. Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada versus Hangman Page versus Adam Cole. There it is. For the IWGP World's Heavyweight Championship. Now, I don't know about you, but I know who Ray has in this match. What do you guys think? Who do you have? Chris got the Rainmaker. Ray, we know who you had, dude. Earl says Miro wins with... Oh, we moved on. Yeah, you're right. You know what? Everybody read Ray's comment. That's pretty good. Not bad. Good call. I like it. I love Jay White. Switchblade. I love Jay White, dude. I was singing Jay White's praises when he was in Japan and hadn't set foot in the States yet. A lot of us were. I didn't do anything special. A lot of us were. He's the best heel in the business at one time before MJF blew up. That's the truth. I loves me some Okada. Okay. Rainmaker. That coin dropped on Wednesday night. By the way, this is not directed at anybody. Just because someone doesn't know who New Japan wrestlers are, please don't speak for the lot of us. Please don't speak for people watching at home about ratings. Please don't speak for fans in attendance. Okay? You're playing yourself. because you don't know doesn't mean that you're right. Understand? Go back and watch that clip and tell me that people don't know who I'll get it out. Kazuchika Okada is. Again, what are you smoking? How much did you pay for it? And how illegal is it? Saying, come on, man. You kidding me? Come on. Just a little salty. I've had a great week. I've got nothing to complain about. I've had a great week. I'm going to have a better weekend. I'm going to Heroes Con tomorrow in Charlotte. Comic book convention. First time in 2 years I've been back because of the COVID era. I can't wait. I'm going to take an empty backpack. I'm going to fill that sucker up with stuff I'll never have time to read. But I love it so much. I'm such a nerd, dude. I can't help it. It's who I is. It's who I is. It's who I'll always be. All right. Who else we got? Shannon says, the pop from the crowd says it all. People know who these guys are. Thank you, Shannon. Very much. When Cole wins, I'll do the new happy dance. You do the happy dance every time you talk about Adam Cole. What are you kidding me? When he loses, you do a happy dance in respect for Adam Cole. Tips, I'm not picking in this match. It's hard for me. I love Jay, but King Adam Cole and Okada. I don't think they're going to give the belt right back to Okada, but why would they put it on Jay if not to keep it on him unless it's to drop it to a babyface? I'm just saying. We'll see. Plus, you got to remember something, kids. This person has to be able to travel to Japan. Don't forget that either. Shane says Jay White will face off with Adam Cole and Heyman sneaks in with the win. There you go. Oh, yeah, sure. I wish I were going. I could have went to Chicago, but, money for the plane ticket, hotel, yikes. Not to mention the ticket to go to the show. One of these days, I'll see Okada live. That'd be cool. Lesnar back to WWE. Does he beat? I don't. Can I be honest with you, my friend? No disrespect to you. I don't care at this point. You know why? Because it's all they got. They're a one-trick pony in that company. All they got's Roman and Brock. Again. I mean, the body's not even cold. Why are we going back to this already? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to shoot you down, my friend. Please don't take offense to it. It seems like everything you throw up, I shoot it down. My apologies. I don't mean to. I'm just not high on WWE. I gave it some. Listen, you guys got to remember something. I sat behind a laptop for the better part of 2 straight years covering Monday Night Raw for Bleacher Report. Okay, that was my gig for like 2 years straight. It's not all I did, but it was a big part of my work was not covering it, but writing a reaction piece that came out of Monday Night Raw. I sat there with my fingers at the ready, finding something to write about during the event so I could actually get some sleep that night. For real. I did that for like 2 straight years. I put my time in watching that brand. I put my time in watching their shows. I put my time and money in watching the network and the pay-per-views. Okay? I did my part. I gave them every chance in the world, and I did it for years. I didn't watch for 5 minutes and turn the channel. I've not always been an independent pro wrestling guy, never gave WWE a chance. That's not true. Okay? I gave them every chance in the world. I continued to be let down. I saw what the product became. I see how they discount ideas. It's not for me. That's just me. If you guys can love whatever you want to love, it's fine. Shane says, I think AEW is building a Jay White, Adam Cole feud. It'll be awesome until Kenny Omega comes back. Probably so. I'm looking forward to this. If I had to pick right now, I'm going to say Jay White retains. That's what I think. Let's keep going here. We've got one more. It's the main event, kids. Jon Moxley versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, man, I wish this would have been Okada and CM Punk. Or I wish this had been CM Punk and Tanahashi, or whatever that looks like. I agree. But if you're going to give your main event spot to anybody on this card, if you're not giving it to Jericho, if you're not giving it to... Who else are we talking? Hangman. If you're not giving it to Okada, you give it to Jon Moxley. For real. I think he puts Tana over. You guys tell me what you think. Does he put the ace over? Ron, have a safe trip, my friend. Have fun. Ray says Mox. Chris says Mox. I do like Justin Roberts. What's there not to like? The guy's really good at his job. For sure. Mox wins and MJF comes out. Could be. Oh, Cherie. Cherie, I got you. Who's got your back, Cherie? I do. Told you I got you. Holler at your boy. Come on, man. Shannon says Tanahashi. I don't have a Tanahashi button. Wouldn't that be cool if I did? Tim says Mox. Jeff says with a good, honest answer. Up in there, hard to call. I get that. I respect that. I think he puts Tana over. Yes, sir. Absolutely. You think they're going to get color, both of them? I don't know if Tana's going to bleed, dude. You don't see a lot of color in Japan. I don't know. I'm going to disagree with you, Robbie, out of respect. I don't think you're going to see a bloodfest. Mox may get color, but I don't know that Tana will. Wouldn't that be something if he could talk him into it? To say that you bled in AEW ring in the States with a Japanese legend, not just Japanese, a legend, period. Tana is the real deal, dude. He's banged up. The years have taken their toll on his legs. You can tell on his knees, right? You can tell. The knees are usually the first thing to go besides the back for a pro wrestler. Usually the knees, right? But he still looks good. He's still the ace, baby. Guess what, kids? Before we get out of here, we're opening this floor wide open. What you got for me? No holds barred. Whatever you want to talk about, I'll give you short, quick, rapid-fire answers, and I'm going to go get some dinner. Know that. Believe that, okay? The wife is away at a concert tonight. Backstreet's back. All right. I'm not going. No, sir. No, sir. I don't like it. Just saying. Floor is open, Ray. We patiently await your question. You got to get potato salad back in the question, dude. I'm a big fan of potato salad. I kind of like it too much. It's got to be good. It's got to have mustard in it. Not mustard. It doesn't have to be all mustard, right? But I'd rather have no onions in the potato salad. I like to have it creamy. And the potatoes need to be not mush, but not hard as a rock here. They got to be somewhere in between. I enjoyed the show. For everybody that tried to watch HVW Rival this past Saturday night, it glitched like a mother. Our apologies. The feed was good. The signal was crap. I enjoyed the show. I thought we killed it. I say we like I did anything. The talent killed it. The roster killed it. Congratulations to the roster on a great event. Best locker room you're going to ever find yourself in, that you're ever going to see. Period. Bar none. Period. Yeah. Had fun, man. Good show. Here we go, Ray all day. Ghostface or Redman, and part 2, De La Soul or Pete Rock and CL Smooth. And if Adam Cole came over with this barber and gave you and the boy free haircuts and could give one, man, you are topping yourself. Give one extra. Could I have it? And after one, want to go to Great Adventure. Oh my God, this is primo Ray. We should write a book on all of Ray's questions. All right, I'll go Ghostface Killer. I have to because I got a Wu-Tang for life, right? Pete Rock and CL Smooth for sure. And yes, you could have a free haircut. But Ray, do you need the haircut, Ray? You know I love you. Do you need the haircut, Ray? Beard trim? Goatee trim? Maybe? Great Adventure? Absolutely. That was one of the best ever, actually. Well done. Dave, you are so late, Super Dave. It's okay, man. It's okay. Oh, my God, Tim. Tim killed it. Who's ready for question time with Ray Dean, baby? Oh, my God. Well done. I bet Ray just lit up like a candle when you said that. Down Under Dave is a fan of Backstreet Boys. Hey. Cherie says, Wu-Tang is coming to your... Shut up. Really? Oh. Tell me you're going. Are you going? Why not? Well, it's Wu-Tang. Why are you not going, Cherie? Oh, my God. Yep, Blood and Guts is Wednesday, kids. Sorry. Hey, thank you, man. I tried. I always give maximum effort. It was fun. It was fun. Ivan Righteous and I thought we had great chemistry. I love to hear what other people thought. I thought we nailed it. My job is to, what is it JR says? The people in the ring write the music. They write the lyrics and he writes the music. Or they write the music, he writes the lyrics. That's what it is. Yeah, that's my job. Make it, do my part to get the match over, which is what I try to do. If you could pick a world-class championship wrestling Mount Rushmore, who would be on yours? Oh my God. How do you not do like all of the Von Erichs on one Mount Rushmore? You got 4, right? World-class. World-class Mount Rushmore. I mean, what Von Erich? How do you not just put 4 Von Erichs up on the mountain? Do you have to just pick one? God, it's too hard, dude. It's too hard. It's too hard, man. God, I don't know. World class championship wrestling. I don't know, dude. Yikes. I can't get past the Von Erich piece of this. I guess maybe you'd put Fritz up there. That's your Von Erich, I guess. Maybe it had to be Fritz, right? Had to be. Let's just go Fritz. Fritz Von Erich. I don't know how you don't put a Freebird up there. It's the most memorable moments. In world class came at the hands of the fabulous Freebirds. Chris Adams maybe up there. Yeah, God, that's a hard one. I didn't think that was going to be so hard. What did you think the match of the night will be? Well, all it coming up. Orange. Ooh, I don't know if I'll say that. I don't know. That's going to be hard for me. Cherie's going to see Wu-Tang. Oh, now I'm jealous. Listen, I expect lots of pictures, and if you don't have a Tom Carson Main Event t-shirt, you should totally get one and wear it to the show. Doug. I'm going to call you Doug. Is that all right? WB fans, including me, want to see Reigns versus Lashley. Reigns versus McIntyre versus Reigns versus Cody instead of Lesnar. Yeah, I agree with that. Was Kevin the best Von Erich? I'll say David. Talking about in the ring, David. Dave was a future NWA World Champion. It was supposed to be his belt. He was one that's supposed to beat Flair. And David was the best worker of the bunch. They all knew it too, and they all said it. It's the truth. Which AEW wrestler can work with Ishii? I mean, Kingston maybe, and like give him a really good match. Ishii can work with anybody. We've seen Ishii work cruiserweights. We've seen Ishii work 7-foot tall guys and pick them up off the ground. I mean, Ishii can work anybody. Jeff, thanks for hanging out, dude. Robbie says Fritz, Michael Hayes, Chris Adams, Iceman King Parsons. How did I forget him? Well done. Shannon says if you could have booked any match for the Forbidden Door, what would it have been? I would have said Punk and Okada. Because Okada wanted to work Danielson or Punk. He wants to work both of them. Can't believe we didn't make one of those happen because they're both hurt. That's why, right? Oh, Shane goes Dave Von Erich, Chris Adams, Jimmy Garvin, the Great Kabuki. Well done. I like that. Will says his sister opened for Wu-Tang. Dude, that's awesome. Oh, Bruiser. We did forget Bruiser. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think you're right, Chris. Forbidden Door going to smash wrestling pay-per-view records. I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with that all day. Shane also says, one just happened to the 20th anniversary Impact Wrestling. What happened to the Flying Elvises? I don't know. We're the Flying Elvises, Utah chapter. That was a movie. What was it called? 30 Days in Vegas. What was it called? Something Vegas? I don't remember the movie. Wasn't Nick Cage. It was Kurt Russell. Can't remember who was it. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. Well, guess what, kids? It's getting all quiet on the Western Front, or in this case, the Eastern Front. Shannon, I will. Thank you, my dear. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. The plan right now is to be back on Friday, a week from today. My apologies for, we were just talking about Nas last night. We did the first Blueprint album on the 6M podcast. Thank you, Chris. Well done. Awesome. That's it. I got to go back and watch that movie. Man, Courtney Cox she was great in the movie. You kidding me? Whoo, baby. I'm saying. So there you go. Yeah, so we did the first Blueprint album last night. Of course, we talked about Ether by Nas. Right? Hard to not talk about Blueprint, not talk about that song, or not talk about that song. You know what I mean? Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you, my friend. See you soon, I'm sure, at some point. All right, kids, that's it for the old man. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go have that Beyond Burger now. I got to eat, yo. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. Thanks, as always, for being patient. Thanks, as always, for joining the family here, for joining the conversation, making your voice heard. I appreciate it very much. Everybody have the best weekend ever. I'm going to go to Heroes Con tomorrow with my buddy and have a great time. Looking forward to that. I may be showing off some swag on Friday. We'll get it. Good to see you guys and gals. Hope to see you again real soon. Try to tune back in next Friday. If anything comes up in the meantime, I'll let you know. Thanks again for being patient. All right. We're getting out of here, kids. We'll see you next time. See you next time. Oh, try it again. See you next time, kids. Thanks much. Tom Clark's Main Event.